Happy Monday morning, everyone. Well, Monday morning for me anyway. But wherever you are, I know you're all starting your week. I hope you're excited for the week coming up. And I hope you had a great weekend as well. So today we're going to be reviewing some of your open source projects, profiles, and so forth. And if you haven't joined EdiHub community already and you want to accelerate your learning career, then do that. We focus on open source, where open source underpins everything, Web 2, Web 3, and also it's about collaboration first, code second. So I'm in the EdiHub support repo, and we actually have these issues which actually have the tag live stream review. We've got Twitter, GitHub sponsors, profiles, open source projects, so many awesome things. But I'm going to go to the last page. I swear every time I look at this and knock off one page, 10 page gets added. But it's great to see, and great to see that a lot of these that I haven't done yet already have comments from the community. So it's great to see you all collaborating already. Let's give some shout outs to people who are here already. Some people were quite early. So Linux Gamer and Adil are here super early. So thank you so much for arriving early. And we started a few minutes early. I was excited. It's Monday. It's like, let's do this. Let's go. We can do this together. So, hey, Engine, how you doing? Engine, we didn't get to geek out enough at KubeHuddle, but hopefully we can geek out another event very soon. Aditya, awesome to have you here. Praduma, great to have you here. Loving your tweets, Praduma. You're really consistent on the open source side. Absolutely love that. Hey, Marcus. And I love it how you're shouting out the EdiHubbers as well. That's awesome. Exactly. Happy Monday. It's going to be an exciting week for all of us, I think. It's the third week of Hacktoberfest. How's everyone's Hacktoberfest going? Hey, Sassy. Hopefully I pronounced that right. I swear every time I pronounce it differently and probably wrong. So let me know how that is. Hey, Mod. Did I pronounce that okay as well? Oh, I'm doing terrible today. Let's hopefully Monday's going to get better. I can't pronounce people's names, but I'm doing good. Excited to geek out with you all. So let's see. But while I'm picking out the next open source something profile review, I don't know which one it is yet. Why don't you let me know, all of you let me know in the chat what how your weekend was and how Hacktoberfest is going for you as well. Okay, so I think this one at the bottom didn't have an open source repo. Did I leave a comment in the end? I don't think I did. So I should put a message and probably close that. And this one was a repo as well. Okay, people seeing lots of suggestions. Let's have a look and see. We'll get a variety today, I'm sure. By the way, while you're all there, give this video a thumbs up. Really helps support the channel. And hopefully I didn't miss anyone out in the chat either. So Hacktoberfest is going well. I'm done with 2 PRs and working on my 3rd. Love that. If anyone needs any PRs, like good first issues, but good, like focus on the good part, we do have lots in the EdiHub community, specifically the good first issue finder repo. And also the link-free repo. We've got lots of exciting things happening with that. Exactly, we'll get a beginner front end, Java and front end. Can I participate in Hacktoberfest? Yes, you can. You don't even need to code to participate in Hacktoberfest. This is that's my alarm saying go live. I went live a few minutes early, so it's okay. Yeah, you don't even need to code this year on for Hacktoberfest. It's great. They're including non-code contributions. Anything that adds value to a project, they're including. So yes. Okay, awesome. So this project we've got going on, apparently it's Instagram clone. They've got a deployed app version. It looks good. What are your first impressions? I see they also got Cypress testing. It looks good. They've got issues. The wiki's hidden. They've got releases and packages that aren't used that I would recommend they hide those. So I'm going to leave that as a comment. Reviewed on live stream. I put looks good. Some thoughts. Here we go. So let's have a look. So we said releases and packages are not used. Suggest hiding these. Like any features you're not using on GitHub, hide them, and when you need them back, you can add them again. This looks pretty good. It does look like Instagram. It does look very, very good, and it even got the messages part as well. That's it. That's impressive, and the reels as well. Wow. That is really impressive. Technologies used. Wonder how long it took them to do that. That is very, very good. So what else have we got in the chat? Apply to be assigned an issue on the link free. Don't know if it assigned. Can someone else wants to work on it? Yeah. Did you leave a comment in the issue, or did you ask in Discord? Let us know, and we can check. There are a couple of epics that won't get assigned because we want the person to create a new issue from that epic, and because it's an epic so big, it's not going to be done by one person. So let us know which one it is. If you can give a bit more context, that'd be really helpful. Awesome. Rabbi, last PR to be accepted. Okay, but keep going after 4. Open source doesn't finish with 4, and you're going to get so many benefits out of it. Can't recommend it enough. Hey Tom, how you doing? Hope you had a good weekend, and hope your week is going okay. I think it's 10 o'clock for you where you are. Am I going to get to? Are you going to get to GitHub profile reviews also? Yeah, I'm going to go through all the ones that have been submitted. Not all the ones that have been submitted, but I'm going to go through the ones that have been submitted as many as I can. They could be repos, profiles, and so forth. No, we're going to mix it up, not just projects. We'll see what comes. So let's have a look. But give your feedback, everyone. What are your thoughts? You could do it in the issue, or you could do it in the chat as well. That's how you stand out. Like, get involved in the conversation. So they got environment, looks good, and I think the README look great. I always recommend going to insights and community standards. Oh, they haven't got a code of conduct or a contributing file or issue templates. So highly, and code of conduct, it is there's a template you can use on GitHub as well. Highly recommend adding a code of conduct. Missing contributors file. What was the other one? Issue templates. Maybe add issue template. Like, that's not a showstopper, but it is quite useful for people to see. Are there any GitHub actions used? There are no GitHub actions used, but if we go, well, they've got Cypress, right? So that could be added to GitHub action with a few lines of YAML. So if we go down to scripts, you can see they've got a build step, so that could be run on a GitHub action, and they've also got Cypress as well. Although it's only got Cypress open, they would need one to actually run the tests headless. Use GitHub, and these are great contributions to make to any project. Automating things with a GitHub action. Again, it's just a few lines of YAML config. Use GitHub action. I should actually do a video on that today. Getting started with GitHub actions. Thanks for the tip, everyone. Use GitHub action to build project and run Cypress tests. Okay, I think that's good. Let's give that a close and move on to the next one. What have you all thought? Did I miss anything? Yeah, left a comment on 1980. Yeah, submit your project. There should be a link in the description below to submit your profile or project. Just put them in separate ones. Oh, okay, Brett Fisher. I don't know that one. Is it going to make my my profile look really bad? Oh, thanks, Tom. Okay, so let's just have a quick look at Linux Game. Is that on the link free project? Let's have a quick look. Everyone, bear with me. Don't go anywhere. We're just going to check this issue. So if I just pick any issue and I just change it to 1980. Let's have a look. Menu. I don't think anyone... Oh, yeah, you've asked. Okay, so I'll assign it to you, Linux Gamer. You asked first. Linux Gamer. Here we go. There we go. Should be assigned now. All yours. There we go. Eddie assigned it. All over to you. Okay, so next up, what have we got? We have got a profile. Okay, let's have a look at the profile. Let's see. Let me just put in. People have left notes already, which is good. So I like that profile picture. I think that's super important. Having a real profile picture of yourself, if you can do that, I think that just helps you so much. They've got a few people following them, and they're following some people. They've got location. You can actually add time zone here as well, which I think is super important. So I recommend you all doing that as well. Make use of the link here. Here they're using their LinkedIn, which is fine. And they've got their Twitter, and they've got some badges, and they're part of Eddie Hub organization on GitHub. So there's an extra 10 points, definitely. And what else have we got? So they've got a banner, which looks good. They've got some badges. I'm no designer, but if everything seems centered, but this isn't, so I'll probably center that. This seems a bit broken. Let's leave some comments. So we'll just say first widget seems broken. And it could be because it's Safari, it could be various reasons, but you need to check them, and if they don't work, like for everybody, then remove them. There's a few other missing images as well. A few other missing images. People have mentioned that already, so that's quite interesting. So 7 days ago, Krish mentioned that already, and it hasn't been fixed. Like, this is important. Like, your GitHub profile is more than your LinkedIn profile. It's more than your resume. Like, it's so important. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you definitely don't want it broken. Like, that doesn't look good. Yeah, lots of missing images. So I said a few missing images. I should say lots of other missing images as well. So Instagram clone, Tinder clone. It's interesting they got this progress. I really like that. That looks really good. And they got, in progress. So that looks really, really good. And then they've got their blogs. I'm guessing this is done by GitHub Action, which would be very good. Very commit heavy, so maybe try to do the other three. I think the lowest number should be about 10% is what I'm feeling at the moment. That number might change with me in the future, but I think if you got 10%, 10%, 10%, that will be 30%. That will leave 70% for commits. So yeah, I think definitely try to do that. I'll leave that as a note as well. Suggest trying to do more code reviews, issues, and pull requests. There we go. Okay. Next up, what are your thoughts? Has anyone left any thoughts on that profile? Let me bring that up on the screen and let me know your thoughts. Okay, no one's left any thoughts on this yet. Okay, no problem. You can always leave it in the issue later on. What have we got next? Another profile. Okay. Let's have a look. Again, lots of people left comments already. So yeah, hasn't got a picture of the person. It's got like a logo, and that's probably done more for an organization. I think for a personal account, it should be someone's picture. And if you really don't want it to be you, it could be like a cartoon version of you. And if you really don't want it to resemble you at all, then maybe something, I don't know, less corporate, like, I don't know, a pet or something, I don't know. But not a famous cartoon character. Like, if you want a cartoon character of yourself that's unique, that's good. I think it needs to be unique. That's the important part. They're not part of AnyHub yet, but hopefully they will be soon. They've got a nice a nice banner, which I think is good. Couple of widgets. Probably could put them side by side, like make more use of the width of the. I need to really update mine. I'm just thinking about it now. Yeah, could probably do more on the code reviews, issues, and pull requests. But yeah, I think it looks good. Looks really clean. What do you all think? Looks good. I see some people submitted their profile. Great. But also don't forget to give feedback to other people. If you want to get feedback to yours, it's like when people want to grow on Twitter and so forth. It's like, well, comment on other people's, reply to other people's, and they'll do the same for you. That's the best way really to grow like relationships and to grow kind of followers and so forth. Looks good. Some thoughts. What were our thoughts? Ideally, use a profile picture of yourself. Let's see, what else did we say? Maybe the widgets could be side by side to make better use of the space. But it is clean, it is nice. And we talked about the contributing graph. Contributing graph is very commit heavy. Suggest trying to also do issues, pull requests, and reviews. And remember, everyone, you don't need to be a maintainer on a project to do reviews. You can actually, as a contributor, review someone else's pull request. And again, that's how you get more followers on GitHub. That's how you stand out more. That's how you learn faster as well. So that's something you can definitely do. The only thing you can't do, because you're not a maintainer, is merge it, but you can still review. But don't just say accept, accept, accept. That's a great way to get banned from the organization and the repo very, very fast, because then you start causing more problems than solving. So if you ask questions, that is great, but don't just blindly hit accept. Okay, close that. What have we got next? Oh, I think Praduma might have spotted something that I missed. What did I miss? What did I miss? Wait a second. Oh, yes, there's no bio on the left. Praduma, 100 points to you. Let me edit mine. That's so true. Oh, why is mine not there? Here we go. Edit. Make use of the bio on the left under your name pick. Okay, good call. Good spot. Okay, I'm still waking up here in the UK, I think. Oh, it might not be dark mode friendly. Yeah, so if anyone's looking at it in dark mode, take a screenshot, add it to the issue, and that can really help somebody. And there's so many profiles that are dark mode friendly, excuse me, but they're not kind of light mode friendly. So yeah, people need to check out their profile. I wonder how does mine look in dark mode? If anyone can check that out, let me know. Yeah, it should look good in both, because you don't know where someone, a hiring manager, recruiter, or whatever, and those people are looking more and more at your profiles. But the thing is, you don't know what browser they're using, you don't know what mode they're in, light or dark. So it needs to work for both. And you got to stand out, right? That's how, if they're looking at a few people's profile, like 5 people's, 10 people's, what makes yours stand out? And it's not going to be that everything's animated. Like, for example, initially now, review my portfolio website. There's no GitHub link. I can go find that later. But the thing I'm going to say is they haven't got a profile picture. So for me, that just seems a bit like a bot account, spam account, or whatever. I'm not saying it is, but you need to add a profile picture. Like, I don't know who this person is, but they got a profile picture. So for me, it just feels like it's more of a real person. Okay, we'll do that one another time. Let's have a look. What have we got next? Again, maybe we need to update the template. Does the template not ask them for, let's have a look. Does it not ask them for their repo? So if we go GitHub, issue template, that was portfolio, right? Portfolio review. Portfolio link. We need to fix that. Shall I fix that now? Or does anyone want a green square? We need to say portfolio link and GitHub link, and that's required. Let's see. Does anyone want that? If not, I can just fix it right now. You can all review my pull request if you need those contributing stats too. So let's have a look. Portfolio link required true. Okay, I will do it if no one wants it. I'll just copy that. And that is not indented correctly. I think that looks about right now, kind of. So it's going to be GitHub repo link. Which will be, let's have a look. The URL would be something like github.com, your username, and then portfolio, for example. There we go. And it's required true. How does that look? Does it look okay? I'm sure it looks good. And you could always improve it and change it later on as well. Okay, so I want to commit that, but I'm going to commit to a pull request and you all can review it. So I'm going to say it's a fix, and I'm going to say profile, the portfolio, not profile, portfolio. So there's green squares for everyone to be had for Hacktoberfest, but nobody wants them. I can't spell portfolio. Portfolio issue template. Here we go. I'm going to create a new branch. Let's propose the change. I have no issue number. Very naughty, but we're going to get this merged in right now with your help, everyone. So, okay, I've done that. I'm going to share it in the chat. If someone can review, approve, reject, comment, whatever you need, that's be great. And we can get that merged in. If our future submissions will, we can actually see how it's going to look. If we go to view file, I think it should come up. Oh, there's a problem with template. Body must have unique IDs. Oh, damn it. I made a boo-boo. Let me hit edit. Edit this file. Is it going to be in my branch? No. Here we go. Edit file. I made a mistake. You all didn't tell me. Let's have a look. So we've got a GitHub repo link, and it's going to be repo is the ID. Okay, let's commit that. Fix issue template ID, and we're going to commit it to the patch 1 branch. So it's going to add it to my pull request already. Okay, so now if we view the file, hopefully it isn't busted. It isn't busted, and we can see we've got profile link, and we've also got GitHub repo link. Perfecto. Okay, so hopefully someone can approve that. Aha, Tom has... Oh, Krish has already done that 7 days ago. Krish, well done. 100 points to you, and also 100 points to Tom for spotting that. Thank you, Tom. Okay, so I will close that. But that is good to know. Thank you, Praduma, as well. But if there's one already existing, I'd rather use somebody else's. And let's have a look. What have they got? They've also made the same mistake that I did. They called it link. So let's make a suggestion here. ID needs to be unique. And then what you can do is you can click this button, and then we can make a change, and then just call it like so. Make this required. I think required is important. Only want to review open source portfolios. Okay, well, once that ID is fixed, then we can get that merged. I'm going to leave that open and see if we can get that merged today. So let me bring that over here so we don't lose that. Again, thank you so much, Tom. Again, Tom, have you got your Hacktoberfest green squares done? Because that is a non-code contribution that I think adds so much value. Because if I had merged mine, then I would have kind of avoided someone else's PR, which theirs was from 7 days ago, which would have been not very nice. So I love that. So Tom, if we need to change log in the Eddie Hub project to give you credit for that, let me know. We can do that. Thank you so much, Tom. That was awesome. See, everyone, I hope you're paying attention. It's not just about code. It's about collaboration that is key. Right, where do we get to? Okay, I think this was the one we said that didn't have a... And I could find it, but I'm not going to find it on the live stream. I'll find it later. We've got a profile. Okay, let's have a look. Again, you know, a very chilled picture. I think that still looks good. It's the person. They've got their full name as well as their username. They've got a bio, they've got the sponsors button, which I really like when people have it. So if someone's really helped, I can drop them a sponsor. They've got their location, but I can't read that. I wonder if they can do it in I say normal, that's really wrong, in like, I don't know what you call it, like English characters? My brain is definitely failing me today because everything else is as well. So it would be good if that could be. Therefore, we kind of know what time zone they're in. They've got a way to contact them and Twitter and stuff, and they're part of Eddie Hub. So awesome. Okay, what do we have here? This animation looks quite funny, looks good, but there's another animation here, maybe too much animation. So missing some badges. I like that this is hidden. Oh, it's hidden, but it's what's hidden isn't broken. And then this is good that this is hidden. I'm not a huge fan of these. What do you all think in the chat? Let me know. So let's actually make some notes. Let's have a look. Let's make some notes. Reviewed on live stream. Looks good. Some thoughts. Okay, so yeah, like the picture, like the bio, like all this kind of meta information in the profile. I would say is missing badges, missing images, badges. Doesn't look so great. Otherwise, it looks good. They've pinned repos. I always recommend 6, but there's 4. I always recommend 4, but there's 6 here. But their profile's short, so that's fine. That's not an issue. Oh, well, look, everything is above 10%. I really like that. So that, although it's not a perfect diamond, and I don't think we should aim for a perfect diamond, I think that looks really good. It shows that they're doing other stuff in addition just to commits. So I think that looks great. That's really my only main feedback. just want to say contributing graph looks great. I think that's good. What do you all think? Did I miss anything else? Hey Carl, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Carl getting a warm welcome. I see, Carl, even more people late last night joined Eddie Hub Discord, and they're part of the Svelte fan club. I don't know what they're like, passionate about Svelte kit. So that's good. So it's great to see even more people. So I know we had the chat like yesterday morning, but then yesterday evening some more joined, which is good. What's the awesome list badge? Oh, I don't know. Shall I have a look and see? Where do you see that? Awesome list badge. Oh, this one. Awesome. I don't know. It just goes to the badge. Not sure. Okay, next up. If anyone knows the answer to that, let us know in the chat. By the way, have you all given the video a thumbs up? How are we doing on thumbs ups on the video? Are we at 50 yet? It must be at 100 by now, right? What have we got next? Okay. We're going on to a next page soon. Another GitHub profile. Cool. So again, you can see they've got a cartoon character of themselves, which I think is okay. It's fine to do. They've got their real name, which I think is important because you can find them on LinkedIn if you want to, and so forth. They've got their location, so you kind of roughly know what time zone they're in. They got their bio. The part of Eddie Hub, nice. They've got a badge. What else? It looks good. It's short. It's clean. Again, 6-pin doesn't really matter because it's short. I recommend getting some more green squares. Try to be consistent, whatever that consistency frequency is. Oh, I didn't copy the last thing. I reviewed on live stream. Looks good. Some thoughts. Let's have a look. So maybe they could put the widgets side by side, but again, it's quite short, so it's not such a major big deal. Try to be more consistent with open source contributions, and then really code reviews and issues I think need to be done a bit more as well. Also try to do more code reviews and issues. And you don't have to be a maintainer, remember? So anyone who's joined, you do not have to be a maintainer to do that. But otherwise, yeah, their profile looks good. What do you all think? Let me know in the chat. Let me have a look and catch up on the chat as well. Yeah, we're getting more. So yeah, we are. Looking forward to doing our Discord call, a live stream on the Finder project and getting more people contributing. How are the automated tests going in Playwright? Are people contributing to that? Do we need to do a bit more of a push on socials for that? And also, have you decided on Storybook or Histoire? I think that's the name of it. Let me know. Monday morning calls. Yeah, what do you all think of the early morning live stream? Well, early morning for me, live stream. But I wonder how does it help with other time zones? Friday is at, what is it? Friday is like 10 hours or so after today's live stream. Hey, how you doing? Awesome to have you here. Happy Monday. Best thing to do is join Eddie Hub. There's so many awesome people and awesome projects in there, and you will not be short of green squares. Literally, we have so many green squares and contributions to give away that nobody wants them most of the time because they've already got so many. So, Tom, thank you so much. Yes, the Finder project that we were just talking about, made in SvelteKit, helps you find projects. Actually, I've just realized on something really, really silly. I didn't put, where is it? GitHub, Eddie Hub, good first issue finder. This is the project. So use this project to find good first issues, but also contribute to this project as well. One thing I just remembered is on the Eddie Hub link free project, I did not put the right label on it to get people contributing. So let's have a look. Oh, Tom's raising issues. Awesome. Oh, nice find. Okay, we need some fixes around there. Let's have a look. but there was, if I just filter by Next.js branch, I want to put these, let me see, and add the storybook stuff. I want to add the label. Do we not have the right label for the Good First Issue Finder project? I want to check that I make the spelling mistake of the right spelling of the label. Should probably have that in here as well. Where can I find it, Carl? You have to help me out. Yeah, we need to add more fix me's. Yeah, I started adding those to the link-free project in Next.js branch as well, so people can contribute. I also try to encourage people to add the fix me's as well if they think of anything too. I think that could be quite good. Okay. The Good First Issue on Eddie Hub repos will show up in Finder. Oh, they will. So I don't need to put Eddie Hub Good First Issue. It's just like Good First Issue. So let me add this. So if I do good, will that appear? Good First Issue, and that's also got Good First Issue already. Okay. So shall I log in and check? Let's have a look. Bit of a sidestep here for the moment. Let's log in. Make this a bit bigger. Oh yes, it does appear. Okay, perfect. Add React components. So awesome. And move from Cypress to Playwright. Perfect. Okay, great. Looks good. I should actually. Tom has already shared this in the chat, so perfect. Right. Get back to what I was doing. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you so much, Carl. I completely forgot. I was thinking, yeah, the Eddie Hub : Good First Issue. Makes sense. Marcus, thank you so much for joining. Have a great week as well. Perfect. Yeah, it appeared, so that's good. Okay, so if no one has any comments on this profile, let's move on to the next one. Let's have a look. Tom, have a great week as well. Thanks for joining. Okay, so next up, what do we have? Let's have a look. Another profile. Okay, cool. And Tom has already commented a long time ago. Tom is so fast and does so many amazing things on this. Okay, name, bio, location, lots of orgs. Pretty good. I wouldn't ever go past kind of 1.5 lines or even 2. It looks like too much then. What else? Lots of badges. I do like badges, but maybe this is just too many. Oh, that GitHub stats is missing. Okay, let's start at the top. But a good profile picture as well, I think, too. So let's have a look. So that all looks good. A lot of badges, which is fine. And just say GitHub, one GitHub, or we'll say one widget, let's say. Widget seems to be broken. And then, I don't know if this looks broken as well. Animated, thanks for visiting. Doesn't work so well on Safari. Thanks for visiting. Animation doesn't work on Safari. Again, it's not the end of the world, right? But it doesn't look professional. It doesn't look great for someone if they're looking to hire you and they see something broken. Just they're going to remember that, and you don't want them to remember that. Looks like they've just started getting back into open source as well, which is good. Otherwise, yeah, it looks okay. What do you all think? Let me see the chat. Have a good call, Carl, and have a great week. Thanks for joining. Awesome to have you part of our community as well. Don't forget, we also geek out between live streams and videos and Twitter Spaces in our Discord as well. Link should be in the description below. Okay, so that's my thoughts on this. I'm going to drop that with a close. Okay, we're getting the numbers down. Okay, what do you think? Let's have a look. See, Tom's already been there already. Perfect. Again, I think it's a really great photo. It kind of shows that you're human in that it's not like super studio professional, like with a plain background. Like it shows that you're a real person, you go out and do things. So I don't know, you get to feel that you can almost know that person a bit already. Like they like it that they got the description, and they fill out their kind of profile well in terms of location, using a link. And they belong to EddieHub, so extra points again for that. But they got other orgs as well. Another missing widget here as well. I think everything's in bold here, which kind of means nothing's in bold. So I would probably remove that. I think too much is in bold, which means nothing is in bold. And then I think a widget missing, a little missing broken. One widget is broken. And recent activity is empty, so that looks kind of, is that because they've got no recent activity? I'd probably remove that. Recent activity appears empty, suggest removing. Let's have a look. Yeah, not bad. Lowest is 6%. That's not too bad. It's not 0, so that's good. Maybe do some more code reviews. But otherwise, yeah, looks good. What do you all think? Let me check the chat. It's not safe to use SVG animation, not working on Safari. Most people use Mac. Yeah, I don't know about most people use Mac, but a lot of people do use Mac. So yeah, if it doesn't work, then yeah, it's better to do something else or leave it out. Like come up with an alternative or just leave it out. Great suggestion. Okay, I'm gonna close this. What do you all think? Okay, right. What have we got next? Okay. Next up, another profile. We've got quite a lot of profiles today. Again, looks good. Nice bio. They got, followers and following, location. I mean, oh, this is funny, but sometimes you do want to know. I guess they're in India because the company they work for has India in the name. But this is, I guess, funny. But I don't know, maybe a proper location. What did I put for mine? I probably did the same. Oh no, I actually just put loads of locations, but which is probably doesn't work. I should put my current location in, which is London at the moment. Soon to be Portugal, and soon to be Thailand. So, okay. And they're part of EddieHub, so yes. This looks good. I'm guessing this is their avatar on Apple. I think it looks good. It's nice, it's unique. I think I've seen something similar before. I don't know if these are auto-generated or not. There is a missing badge. Missing or broken badge. About me, I'd probably skip this eat, sleep, code, repeat part because it just seems a bit out of place. But this looks good. I like it. You got the connect with me. Keep it simple. Looks good. Probably too many widgets and some of them broken. Too many widgets plus some are broken. I don't think that looks very good. And then this humor thing at the bottom, and I've seen it too many times before, I think. So no code reviews are something they definitely need to work on. Highly suggest doing some code reviews. You don't need to be a maintainer on the repo. Okay, let me scroll to the top and catch up with chat and see what you will think. Welcome. Yeah, we're doing open source reviews. So we've done reviews of repos, reviewed some profiles. Joshua, glad you submitted yours. We will hopefully get to it next time. Thanks, Paduma, for clarifying. Yeah, it's recruiters, hiring managers, HR are getting smarter and are looking at people's GitHub. Hey, for over 10 years, I've got all my jobs, offers, clients, everything from GitHub. So it's super important. And 0 from LinkedIn. Okay, let's move on to the next one if no one has any comments on that. Okay. Another profile. We've got quite a lot of profiles coming in. I do like looking at profiles because then I get lots of ideas for mine. Again, that's quite a fun picture, but I think it's a bit too far. Like, I don't know, I can't relate to the person. That could be kind of anybody. So I'd say try and have it so you can see the person's eyes. I just think it makes it more personal. That's what they say to us on YouTube as well in our thumbnails. Try and have our eyes, like the white bits on our eyes visible so we can see them. And that means that the photo is close enough. But it's good to have it as a, with a nice background as well. What is my profile picture? Probably time for me to change it maybe. Looks good. Wednesday Solutions. That's a good name. Location. They're not part of any organizations. I think it's important to be part of some. Definitely join EdiHub as well. But yeah, do join some. Open source contributor. Cool. Front-end engineer. That's quite funny. Nostalgic for a lot of us. It's a missing widget. So missing, broken. I don't like these widgets. They're often quite broken, and it unfortunately makes us look unprofessional. 6 pinned, it's fine because it's a short profile. Issues need some love. Issues is only at 1%. Suggest creating more before doing the work. What do you all think? Let me check. Yeah, that's true. Exactly, it can be have different meanings. So it's best not to use like memes and things like that. I don't know. It's very subjective, and you don't know who that offends. So yeah, absolutely, it's best not to. Best to play it safe. Like if someone offered you more money or offered you a job to remove that, you would do it. So we should remove it and then keep our options open. What else do we have? Okay, we're going on to page 21. Let's have a look. Another profile review. You can see lots of people have started contributing. Love that already. Oh, doesn't exist. They renamed their profile. So, okay. That must be their profile. Again, a good profile picture. You can see like the whites in their eyes. So it looks good. Description and location and information. It all looks good. Part of a few orgs. What are these ones? GitHub Craftwork. Cool. Obviously we know EdiHub. Design and code. Okay, that's good. I don't know what this massive missing image is. These widgets are massive. I think it's just, it takes too long to get down to the good stuff. So, yeah. First widget is broken. Okay. Widgets are so big. Maybe widgets could be made smaller and placed side by side. What do you all think? It's just my thoughts. And then code reviews as well. Well, code reviews, it seems to be like the one that gets the least love. Always welcome to do code reviews at EdiHub. Code reviews, more code reviews are needed to balance your contributing graph. Okay, what do you all think before we move on to the next one? Yeah, me too. Faduma, you do so much. I need to work more on mine. How's everyone doing today on the Monday? I see we've got some new people joined. Don't forget to say hi in the chat. How's your Hacktoberfest going? How's your week going? Give the video a thumbs up. Okay, I want to commit that. Add that comment. Definitely need a coffee after this live stream. Commit that. And if anyone needs any green squares, we have loads in EdiHub. I'm always shouting them out in Discord, so let us know if you need any proper good first issues and really good ones, and people can help you get involved. Some more profile reviews. I must have done a tweet or something submit your profile, and everyone submit their profiles. That's quite a funny picture. I'm guessing it's unique. I don't know if they took it or they took it off the internet. Being unique is the important part, I think. So that's why it's best to take your own pictures as well. You know what the copyright on these are. So again, this is not inclusive language. If they spent more time in EdiHub, they'd understand that. And so if a hiring manager, recruiter isn't a guy, they might think, well, actually, this person's not very inclusive, and just move on. So you want to make your profile work better for you, not against you. But, this looks good, kind of, where you're working, college, location, not part of any orgs, definitely join some orgs. What you do, which is really good. You love cats, I can see that. There's a missing image there, I don't know what that is. Missing image in the first section. And then you got your connect with me, which I think is good, although this one has square corners and the rest have curved corners. Then it just looks not good for the detail. Some widgets, need some more green squares, I think. Recommend making more open source contributions and collaborations. Okay, what do you all think? Let me leave it on the screen and you can tell me what you think. Oh, possibly, yes, they could possibly have the same ones pinned. I didn't check. You're right, that's not so good to duplicate the information. Hey VJ, how you doing? Yeah, we will review when you create a new issue on the support repo. Where's my mouse? So when you create a new issue up here, it asks you if you want to get added to the EdiHub API. So therefore we can collect some stats about you and put as you contribute, we can put you on the map, and then the events of what your contribution comes up. So we do that on Discord and live streams and stuff, which is quite fun. So, but we only do it for people who have opted in. But also, yes, you can do GitHub profile review. You could do GitHub sponsors review if you want to review your profile. You want to invite it to the EdiHub GitHub organization, open source review, portfolio, resume, Twitter, lots of stuff. You can even submit ideas. So if you've got any other ideas, submit it. But we're definitely very open source focused. Oh, I can share that link in the chat as well. Here we go. Yeah, you're right. The color scheme is actually very good. That is definitely a good point. They've got the greens and the blues. I think that's a really big positive. So let's leave that as a positive like that. Love the color scheme is consistent throughout the profile. I need to get better at mine as well. So good point. Yes, giving feedback is not just about the constructive; it's also about the positive as well. So that's really good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm not going to say that word. YouTube might come after me. This is why it's important to have your name in your profile so people can give you shout outs. Yes, thank you so much. Okay, we're going for like 45 minutes now. Maybe it's time for me to grab my coffee. What do you all think? And for all you to get back to your week. And we'll do more live streams. I've got a video coming out on Wednesday, an interesting one about Git cherry pick. And we also have a live stream on Friday, probably a coding one. I'm quite keen to get more people green squares and into Hacktoberfest, and maybe they want to level up their contributions even further, so we can help you with that. And we're all on Discord between live streams. So come and join us on Discord. We chat daily with everybody. It's super awesome to geek out with you all. I really, really enjoy it. Hey Praduma, yeah, I wasn't going to do any one from the chat today, but we could do one if you want. Praduma is asking so nicely, and Praduma helps EdiHub so much. Let's have a look. So let's just change that to 4,800. Let's have a look. Okay, let's review it. Is this the right one? I think it is. Yes, good. Just checking. Okay, here we go. Great profile picture. Like straight away, you feel like they're professional, but it's not like over professional, like studio like. But it's a really good photo. I really like it. Got bio, really good. Looks really good. Oh, 1 hour ahead of us. Awesome location, like that. You got your Twitter. You got lots of achievements, and you're part of Hub. Okay, definitely got a thumbs up. I wonder if we can write a bot or something where it puts a label if they're part of Hub, and then we kind of prioritize those more. So I have to think about that. That might be quite good. So Nominate as a GitHub star if you appreciate his hard work and dedication to open source. Okay, I like that. Fair enough. Looks good. And LinkedIn badge. I'm open to new opportunities. You've got other stuff. Okay, you do YouTube as well. I have to check that out after the live stream. And then you've got. I'm not a huge fan of these widgets because I've only ever seen A+. Like even people who don't do anything on open source, they still have A+. So for me, I'm not a huge fan of that widget. But the profile looks really good. Yeah, it looks great. And maybe some more green squares, potentially. A bit more consistent. But otherwise, yeah, it looks really good. You haven't got your contributing graph public, so I can't see that. But I think it looks good. It looks really clean and really professional. I like it. I should leave some comments in. I don't think I have much constructive feedback. What does everyone else think? Leave your comments in the chat and let us know. Reviewed on live stream. Looks good. Oh, there we go. I don't think I've got any. Let me see. What can we give you some constructive feedback? I think it looks really good. You can contact me on LinkedIn. Could you maybe I don't know, just try and save some some vertical space a little bit? Maybe the widget. I am not a big fan of is it called GitHub Stats widget? Yeah. GitHub Stats widget. I only ever see A+. That's my only thoughts, really. Otherwise, it looks good. What does everyone else think? Let's have a look. Hey, Shubra, how you doing? Okay. Yeah, it is a great picture, right? I just think it's hard to get a good picture that is professional, but not over-professional, and still looks relaxed, and the person looks fun and looks like a human and not a robot. So this is actually a really good photo because I feel it's got both, right? It's professional enough, but still looks like they're a fun person and you'd want to work with them. So I think that's really good. What about, I think mine is the worst. Just think I need to change mine, I think. Just thinking about my picture. Yeah, see, mine looks really bad. I need to change mine. I'm gonna do that today. I want to put in the right location as was my location. Yeah, I want to fix that location. So yeah, I think my maybe I could jump on Discord later today, and I think I want to work on my profile. So any suggestions are welcome. Yeah, I think so. Let's see. But everyone, please, actually, if I share the link to mine, can you raise some issues and with some ideas and stuff, and I can have a look at those later on. But we'll jump on Discord later on and yeah, improve that. But I think this looks really good. What does everyone else think in the chat? Let us know. That you're welcome. Thank you for submitting it. I think it's really hard for someone to put themselves out there. So thank you for letting us. Thanks for submitting, letting us talk about it. We learn from it. I've learned a lot from yours as well, and from others as well. I'm definitely going to change my picture because your picture looks way better than mine. Definitely need to change mine. But I think it looks really good. I haven't got much else to say. Yeah, just maybe some more green squares. Maybe some more green squares. Squares? Squares. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Oh, and I was going to look at this one later on. Hopefully we can get this one merged in to make the template better. Just that one. Okay, perfect. Well, everyone, it's been great to geek out with you today. I really had lots of fun. I hope you had fun too and learned lots of things too. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Join us on our Discord so we can geek out between live streams every day in Discord with the awesome Eddie Hub members. Thank you so much, and I'll catch you on Discord. I'm definitely going to work on my GitHub profile. I say this every week, but I think today is the day, and you all can make some contributions as well. But yeah, have a great week, everyone, and I'll geek out with you all soon.